so to make these chocolate chip cookie pops, you're going to need, first off, a Nordic ware cake pop baking pan or a similar pan like it. You're going to need some chocolate chip cookie dough, and I've just used the Nestle Toll House recipe here. You're going to need a bag of chocolate chips, some Baker's Joy spray, or a spray that also has flour in it as well, which is what this is. Some little mini baking cups, and some cake pop sticks. Let's get started. Okay, so we're only going to be using one side of the pan to put the cookie dough in because cookies do expand when they're baking, and so you have to be preparing for that. And so what we're going to do first off is we are going to spray our pan really well. And you want to spray both sides of your pan. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to put you're going to fill up this side a little more than all the way full. So you want it to stick out just a little bit on top like that. And you're going to do that for all of your spaces. Okay, so I filled up all of this side with cookie dough, and we have not put any cookie dough on this side. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take the top, we're going to put it on top, and we're going to secure it with these little metal arrows here. And this keeps from any of the cookie dough coming out the sides. And so it works really nicely for this. And I love this recipe because they bake just as fast as cookies, but they turn out to be cute little balls. So let's put them in the oven and you'll see how they turn out. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how these chocolate chip cookie pops look right when they've come out of the oven. And as you can see, they're a perfect circle, which is really fun. And also for these, I bake them for around 15 minutes, but it's give or take 15 to 18 minutes depending on your oven and the temperature of the dough, and that is after the cookie dough had been chilled. So if they're not chilled, they're gonna cook a lot faster. Okay, so now we're just gonna create the chocolate that we're gonna dip these little cookie pops in. So we're just gonna take our chocolate chips and put them in a microwavable bowl. And we're gonna melt those on medium heat in increments of 30 seconds until they're completely melted. Okay, so we're back and we melted our chocolate and just put it in a little cup for dipping. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take some of this chocolate, we're gonna dip it in one of these sticks, and then we're gonna poke it right into our cookie. And then we're just gonna do that for the whole tray. And then when we're done filling up the whole tray, we're just going to stick them in the freezer for about 10 minutes for them to firm up and for the chocolate to firm up before we dip them. And then we'll be back. Okay, so now our cake pops have been in the freezer for just about 20 minutes. And now you can see that the chocolate has hardened so that they're nice and secure inside of our cookie pop. And now we're just going to take some of that melted chocolate and start dipping. Okay, so you can see our chocolate is nice and melted. I've added about a tablespoon of shortening to get it to that thinner consistency, which is great for dipping. We have our sprinkles, our little jimmies on the side set to go here, and our little wrapper for our cookie pop. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna submerge that straight in the chocolate all the way, and then just tap it a little bit. You don't wanna tap it too much. Then once you're done tapping, you can just move that to the side, and you want to plop this in the middle as much as possible. Okay, and then we're just going to take some of those little jimmies, and we're just going to sprinkle them on top. And there you have completed a chocolate chip cookie pop. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe.